Hi there, I'm Nigel Worrell, and today I'm here at the Mecum Auctions with Sam Murtagh, and we're going to be talking about the auction that's happening here in Kissimmee this week. Sam, could you tell me a little bit about the history of this auction and what you actually do and how you do it?
Sure. Well, we've been coming to Kissimmee, Florida for roughly 10 years now.
10 years already?
10
Wow.
years. It started out as a Corvette-only event in conjunction with the NCRS, the National Corvette Restorers Society. And, you know, we started out with 60, 70 cars, I believe.
Right. So whose idea was it initially?
Dana Mecum, the owner of Mecum Auctions, you know, came to Florida. Dana's a lifelong Corvette enthusiast, collector himself.
Right.
So has always been big into the Corvette market. He's always been one of the pioneers in bringing the Corvettes to market, especially via the auction platform. So, you know, starting in Kissimmee with the Corvettes, and as it evolved over year and growing year after year, was probably, I think, 6 years ago. He decided to open it up to all collector cars,
Right.
And that's really where the growth started to happen.
Right, okay. So how long has he been doing this now? 20 plus years, I believe?
We're entering our 25th year in
25
business.
years. Wow.
This auction's kicking off our 25th year in
Right.
business. You started in '87 with one auction, and it's just been growing and growing and growing. But the nice thing is, you know, we're in 2011 we did $185 million in sales with 14 events.
Wow.
And you know, it's still run like a family business, which is nice. It's still, you know, our customers aren't just numbers. They're part of the family here when they come, and we try to do that, you know, treat them that way as best we can.
So did they follow you around from event to event, or do they have their own favorite events, do you see?
Some have favorites, and some, you know, some come to all of them. We have regulars that show up at every auction and come wherever we go.
Right.
There's also those that, you know, have their events that they go to, and you know, we've got, our events are split. We have what we call national events, which Kissimmee here is one of them,
Right.
where people will come from all over the country and even all over the world. And then we also have regional events. We'll have an event in Kansas City in March that's a little more localized. We'll
Right.
get, you know, pretty much our audience will be from the general Midwest area,
Yes.
with, you know, occasional people from around the country. But
Right. So how many cars will you sell here this week?
here,
Or you hope to sell?
we will offer over 2,100 cars at this event over 6 days.
Right, but it's not just cars as well, because you've got motorbikes
We've
and,
got
and
bikes
boats as well.
We've got boats. Yeah, there's a little of something for everyone here.
Right. So what are the star items that you would have this week?
We've got, well, it's hard to pick with 2,100 cars. There's a lot of stars, but we've got a 61 Corvette, which is a factory production race car that will cross the block on Saturday, and that's probably one of the top Corvettes of the sale.
Right, and you've also got a NASCAR race driver here on Saturday signing autographs?
Yes, we do. Ken Schrader, who is driving this year for Federated Auto Parts, will be on hand Saturday.
Right.
He'll drive a car onto the block and actually be signing autographs in the lobby from 2 to 3 p.m.
2 to 3 p.m.
Yes.
Okay.
So we've got, you know, probably one of the finest wooden boats in the world here. It's a 1929 Gar wood. It's known as Miss America 8,
Right.
which has two twin Miller V16 race engines. They're twin 1,113 cubic inch motors powering a wooden sled. That's quite amazing to see. You can't really fathom what it really truly is until you see it in person, but it's
Sure.
something to see. That's one of the stars of the boats.
Yeah. So you got a lot going on this week.
A lot going on. We'll have probably, you know, between 50 and 60,000 people scrambling around the Osceola Heritage Park grounds here, and
Right.
you know, expect about 5,000 to 6,000 bidders.
So hopefully you can crack the 200 million mark, you think?
Well, not for this event. You know, we're hoping to break 50 for sure. But you know,
Right. But overall,
overall for 2012, that's,
Yeah,
you know, absolutely,
that's the goal.
Absolutely.
Right. Well, I wish you luck, and I look forward to a great week here.
Great.
And here's the 1929 Garwood Miss America the 8th that Sam was talking about. And just take a look at those Miller V16 engines that powered the boat to an incredible 106 miles per hour. The Mecum auction is based on over 100 acres of grounds at Osceola Heritage Park. There are all types of vehicle up for sale, such as Chevrolets, Fords, Cadillacs, Plymouths, as well as some very unique collections. It is the world's largest auction with over 2,100 consignments and a record number of pre-registered bidders at nearly 2,000. The total, including on-site registrations, is expected to exceed 6,000 registered bidders. In addition to the cars, you'll find antique and classic motorcycles, collectible antique and wooden boats, as well as some great road art in the exhibitor showcase gallery. So make sure you head down to Osceola Heritage Park from the 24th to the 29th of January 2012. It is located on US 192 heading towards St. Cloud.